Hey there folks, my name is Daizoren and welcome back to the haunted PS1 demo disc. Today we're going to look at Until Big Light. Oh goodness. A narrative adventure about mice, fat cats, and a never-ending quest for cheddar. Okay. It's the middle of the... Well, you don't have the cheddar to cover it, so you've gone into the nearby neighborhood in search of odd jobs to scrounge up crumbs. I don't know what it said. Sorry, I missed it. That's the way back into the burrow. And with how angry my landlord is, I don't think I want to confront them again without rent. So I'm going to get rent. Hello, fellow person. The hefty mouse behind the bar looks you up and down, their paw rapidly spinning a bolt of cloth inside a thimble. Hi there. Haven't seen you around here before. Surely you didn't just wander in from the trail? I'd be fairly impressed. Not many a mouse is able to avoid those roving packs of feral beasts. Best to keep to cordoned off zones where we know the fat cats are able to ensure our safety. God, no. How do you know it's dangerous? I've been told as much, and I don't go around questioning an entity as all-knowing as fat cats. Look, is there something you need? Just what I like to hear, a mouse motivated to work. I mean, assuming you were looking for work for those crumbs. What do you need done? Well, we have a bit of a roach problem in the cellar. They're quite huge. We'll probably take a skilled swordsman to fell one, so that rules you out. But I got something more your speed, a letter that needs to be delivered. Are you familiar with 9 Lives? Really? It's the biggest chain owned by the fat cats. You've definitely seen one at some point. They're everywhere. At any rate, there's one just further down the path. That's where you're going. Take this letter and give it to the cashier. He will give a mysterious letter. They'll be the ones to pay you. Don't listen to any pleas they come up with. They're a rampant liar. No one. Don't go poking your snout into things. Trust me, just hand that over and you'll get something nice in return. Let me know when it's taken care of. Stay safe out there. Hey there. You're that new mouse around here, right? The one that does whisker deliveries? I've seen you out there now and then, been doing deliveries just like me. Is that your side gig? Oh, my friend, there's no shame in it. I'm a cog, just like you. I know your pain all too well. We're comrades out there. The everlasting chase for cheddar. It's so fruitless. What's up? No shit, me too. Let's be friends. We're already co-workers. I hate that though. Whisker is terrible. Just another fat cat's initiative cooked up to follow Hume trends. Not enough, apparently. Not like you have much of a choice anyway. Hardly any jobs out here, much less anything hiring. Damned if you do, damned more if you don't. It's nice not having to work at one of those stupid shops like 9 Lives, but I don't know how good that really is. All I do day in and day out is sprint up and down the trail, handing richer mice food they can afford for scraps of crumbs off the top. I don't have to stop unless I want to, which is really good. But also, it's not like I have to go out there. No one is making me. And no one cares about me out there. It's lonely. I miss camaraderie. I had a tumble the other week when I was running a delivery. Fell down a hillside steep. Really messed me up. Bounced off some rock on the way down. Had a hard time walking, and the doc I saw told me I was going to cost a good hunk of cheddar to fix me up. Didn't really have that much stowed away, because I'm barely making crumbs anyway, you know? Can't save on that pittance. Plus, after paying for the checkup, I could barely afford to eat. And now I couldn't get going to make more money, because my job relies on me being able to run all over the place. Is this some kind of social commentary on the healthcare industry? Real shit sandwich, let me tell you. I tried to reach out to Whisker to tell him, I was working for you guys while this happened. I pulled myself back up on the trail and hobbled all the way to the end of my delivery still. Maybe they'd help front some of the cost, made me feel like they valued my work. Appreciated the due diligence in finishing out an order after that. They told me I was the one responsible for me. So, now, here I am. I got some crumbs for drinks. I slowly limp up and down the trail for a few more crumbs for some more drinks, and I survive. I don't feel like talking much anymore. Damn, dude. My note stuck to the door reads, The Shoebox Apartments, opening soon. Located in the scenic outskirts, the Shoebox offers luxurious living for an affordable price. For only 5,600 cheddar a cycle, you too can enjoy a roomy 6 square inches in the hottest new craze, micro burrows. Contact us during Big Light to fill out an application. Costs half a cycle's rent, and we do not guarantee placement, but the complex fee is non-refundable. 9 Lives. They lean lazily on the counter, obviously young, obviously extremely bored. They don't seem to notice you approach. You wave your paw a little at them, then they come to. Oh, hi. Are you buying something? They shift nervously, averting their gaze from yours. What do you mean? Look, I don't have anywhere near enough crumbs. Well, if you want to keep your word to them, you're going to have to help. Otherwise, you're in trouble too. I'd say it's definitely your problem. They don't take kindly to people who can't accomplish what they need. I can't afford that tab, but I have a friend that I think can help. Why does the hired muscle always have to be so dumb? Not like you're much muscle. You got yourself involved with, like, the biggest criminal boss this side of the Neverwood. Leaning down to the counter, they urge you closer. The voice goes to a whisper. No, the truth is that jerk is right in the pockets of the fat cats and helping them keep a tight grip on any mouse colony around. My friend told me all this stuff. They'll get you in the loop. We shouldn't even bring it up here. Alright, so you're going to head out of here, take a left. You should see a real small path through the grass. That'll take you to a cliff. Knowing them, there should be an old mouse staring at nothing out there. They know everything there is to know about this place. They'll know what to do about the barkeep. And I know you've got a lot of questions about all this, so I'm sure they can clue you in on what the mess this place is. Here, this is a note explaining everything. Just hand that over. I'll close up early and meet you over there when I'm done. We'll talk more about what to do. Today might just be the red letter day we've been waiting for if you decide to help my friend. Anyway, gotta start getting stuff put away. Go get it caught up. Good luck. Well, hello there, Squirt. What can I do for you? Let me have a look. Oh, that poor youngling. I suppose you have a lot of questions, don't you? A farce of monumental proportions, Squirt. The felines have swindled us time and time again, but that's happening. What's happening now is by far the worst swindle they've ever wrought. Infiltration, undermining, turning us against one another, creating insurmountable walls between us. An external group to turn a hateful eye upon stops one from focusing on the real internal issues. A dastardly plan to blind us with our own hatred. The barkeep was just such a mouse who fell, entranced by the siren song of the blame, a thought movement that placed all the hardships of mousehood squarely on the shoulders of non-mice, excluding the felines, of course. Anger is far easier to harbor than love. The cats knew that and exploited it to its fullest. Tell me, when was the last time you saw a rat? There's a reason for that, as there is for all things, one that I'm sure you understand. Originally, this oak stood above all the woods here, a guardian high above the tree line. The fat cats would have those they called lesser beings with cold calculation hanged from its branches. The tree of growth, they called it. We shed the weight of their burden upon us as a society to achieve greater heights, or so they'd have you believe. The barkeep was a grim caretaker of this place, an ancient family home that they had themselves inherited. Eventually the oak turned, in time, into an inn, but they couldn't keep it afloat after the issuance of Cheddar. But with the advent of the den, no soul wished to venture this far, especially not for a fee. Desperate and low on Cheddar, they turned the oak over to fat cats when they expressed a keen interest in the location. The rats weren't the only undesirables in the eyes of the felines. One group is rarely enough to bear the brunt of such ire for long. Quickly, the oak became a harbor for all sorts of enemies of the establishment. Any who earned their ire began to quietly disappear. For a while, the mice brought here would simply be adjusted. No one was ever quite the same when they came back. It wasn't until much later we realized the bastards were making them infertile. That's why you have to stop them. You're an unknown entity here. I've seen you, skulking about, trying not to be noticed. You slip in and out of the burrow like a spirit in the night. Going unnoticed seems to be a skill you've honed well, and it's something that could benefit all of mousekind tonight. Easily enough, you could slip into the oak, scale it, and topple the feline patriarch that hides up top, silently lording over us. His gaze never falters from this place here. The cat in the tower controls it all, without raising a single paw. But they'd never see it coming. You're so meek, so modest in physical stature, after all. Face it, you're the perfect mouse for the job. They've all taken so much from us, it's time we take it back. We can burn away the blight that has plagued this once great society. I just want to pay rent. That's a good one. Who do you think owns all the land around here? The landlord? No, they're just a patsy. They shake you down for your cheddar, the go-between for whenever things turn ugly. The barkeep's windfall from fat cats was more than enough to snatch up the land the felines had no interest in. Your rent won't ever be a worry again if we can take the first steps toward a new tomorrow. They're too loud, too boisterous, too emotionally charged. They couldn't hold themselves together long enough to make it past the security in that oak, not like you. That's the spirit. First things first, we're going to need some leverage to get the keys to the Fortress of the Oak. It may not look like much, but it's nigh impregnable. I have an idea. Go back to the tin can bar. The barkeep always scurries off this time of no light to meet with their superiors. Behind the bar on the far side of the entrance, you'll find a false bottom in the last drawer. There you'll find our bargaining chip. Bring it to me and we can set in motion a new dawn for Mousekind. Okay. Who knows how many more I'll have like this, where hope springs eternal in the mouse's chest. Remain steadfast. Okay. Didn't expect you to actually accept that. Sorry, I was eavesdropping. I finished closing the store, and you two were so loud. At any rate, I think they're sending you after. Well, you'll see. I've glimpsed it before. It's beautiful. Should probably get to the hell out of here before shit hits the fan. I think you're on the verge of kicking the hornet's nest, and I don't want to be around for it. Rather not be collateral damage. So I guess this isn't goodbye, just a farewell until I see you again in the big light. Hopefully we'll both stand a little taller as mice in control of their own fates for the first time in a long time. By the way, shaved a little off the top of tonight's profits when I was counting the till. I know, you're toppling the meoligarchy, but just in case you end up needing to pay your rent somehow, don't die up there. Thank you. Hey, yous. Long time no see. Did you see the barkeep? He just left. No. Oh, okay. You think they'd mind me snagging myself another drink? Another drink from behind the bar? While unsure of how much of a paw the barkeep has in all this, they want to believe you regarding the rest of the tale. Bargaining piece, the barfly's eyes light up. They rush to the other side of the bar, opening the drawer, remove the false bottom, and set the object on the counter. The Lord of the Hundreds. A pungent odor fills your nostrils, a scent you've never before experienced. You feel your senses heighten. The barfly seems to sober up almost immediately. One of the few pieces of edible cheese left in this world. Anything else gets pounded in cheddar immediately by the cats. Barkeep's the only one that I know of who still has a piece of contraband like this. They showed me it once when they were a little drunk. Guess it's some kind of family keepsake or something, pawed down through generations of mice. Never really thought much of it until now. I guess your story does check out. Felines wouldn't let something like this slip by them for so long without good reason. You ever wonder what cheese tasted like before we turned it to crumbs? Before we used it to trade material goods and labor when it was just a simple pleasure we enjoyed with one another? Before subjugation? A strange impulse fills you, snatch the tail, their words echo in your mind. Why was it taken from you and your kind? Surely there'd be no harm in just, let's try some. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess you're already pissing them off, so might as well taste what our ancestors used to relish. Hope it aged well. Here. I have no choices. As soon as it hits your tongue, you feel the room begin to shift. What? A higher existence comes into focus here within this moment. Your thoughts drift to currency. What use is it? Is this stream of emotions you feel peace? Your rent no longer looms overhead, demanding your subservience to a greater system that wishes not for your best interests, nor to care for you. The taste still lingers in your mouth, simply sublime. Eons of cheese eating wash over you, the natural state of things, your heritage. Why have we let them take it? What is it blocking you out of the past? It certainly isn't a law of nature. There's more of us than them. We outnumber them 1,000,000 to 1. Why is it that we have yet to converge? Why to take the upper hand? Why have we been so scared? They shouldn't take us from any longer. Take from us any longer. They can't. Not today. Not anymore. They won't. Did you feel that? It's like something woke within me, and I don't think it's going back to sleep. You should take this and get out of here. I think you need to go lay down. That was a lot. Good luck up there. I think you might be the one who can change all of this. Mousekind deserves to be free. You fucking Mickey. I know what you stole from the bar. Who do you think you are? You're coming with me. You pissed off the wrong cat. shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh man. That was really cool. I really liked that. So that was Until Big Light. I'm very excited to see the full game of that. Very excited. The thing is, I don't know if these games are already finished yet or not. But I really liked that. Looks like it's still just a demo. But I am very excited about that. That's really cool. Very cool indeed. So anyway, yes, that's going to do it for this video. So thank you all so much for watching. You guys make this channel happen, and I thank you very much for that. And I will catch you in the next video.